What's up, everyone? Welcome back to After the Storm, and welcome back to the NHL 2005 Dynasty Mode Series. We're on episode number 66. 16 games remaining in the season after this one. We are into the stretch drive. We're 4 days away from the trade deadline. In our last episode, we had 2 trade offers after our game and our win against the Chicago Blackhawks. We also saw 3 trades from around the league, including a big one sending Bobby Holik to the Anaheim Ducks. So it looks like we're at the point of the season where trades are really going to start happening. But for this episode, we have a matchup against the Florida Panthers. And previewing our matchup here, again, we're first in the league now. We are 1 point ahead of the Montreal Canadiens, who I don't recall if they actually played the game or if they were just catching up to them in games remaining, or, catching them with games in hand at this point. But better goals for us, better goals against. We have the advantage everywhere except goaltending, where we're even in this matchup. And taking a look at our goaltenders, Cujo coming back in. He had a strong game against the Chicago Blackhawks. We're going to reward him with another start. Plus, after this game, we have a huge matchup with the Tampa Bay Lightning. So Theodore will come back in that game. But in this one, Luongo at 99. We've got a bit of a goaltending matchup, a duel, if you will, here. But going back, like Florida, again, very similar to the way Chicago was in just the last episode. On the outside looking into the playoffs, but we are looking to increase our lead on the Montreal Canadiens and really solidify a President's Trophy win as we head down the stretch drive. Taking a look at Florida, they're coming off a 3-1 win against the Toronto Maple Leafs in their last game. They're also a better home team than road team, as you guys can see right beside my head. 18-10, 4-1 at home, and 9-14, 6-4 on the road. So we are playing them in Florida for this game, so that's going to be important. They are a better home team than a road team. And Richie is their only injury, so he's back in about 5 days, but he will be out for this one. Anyways, guys, that will do it for the preview portion. Let's not waste any more time. Let's get into the game against the Florida Panthers. Sunrise, Florida is the site as the Avalanche continue their road trip, facing off against another Eastern Conference opponent in the Florida Panthers tonight. Anthem is next, followed by Puck Drop. Jacques Martin and his Panthers squad sitting on the outside looking in of the playoff picture in the Eastern Conference, as the Panthers are going to hope to get 2 points here at Office Depot Center, a much better home team than a road team this season so far. Medano in with a chance right away. Stephen Weiss has that puck right behind the net. Yuri Lettinen, a former Dallas Star, and seeing a few of his former friends, former teammates, and Bill Guerin, Mike Medano on the ice before the game tonight. Dallas, of course. Here's Solani with a chance. Dallas, of course, one of the league's worst teams, have committed to a bit of a rebuild in Texas. And some big names coming out, including the longtime captain, Mike Medano. Here's Medano's shot. Guerin, and he ripped the shot off the side of the net and up into the netting. The best chance of the game so far early on comes to Bill Guerin, but he can't capitalize. Second line out for the Avalanche here. Tried to be dumped in there by Foot. It hits his own teammate. Sweeney back the other way. That pass going to find its way up, but Hagman, the young Finnish player, finds Kolnick. Kolnick bumped just in time by Adam Foot, and no chance will come of that. Here's Cherkowski ripping a wrister onto Luongo, who grabs it and holds. The biggest reason for the success that the Florida Panthers have achieved, although they're not in the playoffs, has to be attributed to their goaltender, Roberto Luongo. Some questions about his future here in Florida, of course, but for now, he is here and backstopping them to some solid games. Here's Hamilton, a shot, turned Hall. Hamilton another one, and Luongo stays on top of all of them and holds for the whistle. Medano on the draw against Weiss. Medano wins it. Blake, slap shot, easily picked off by Luongo. As we look to restart play in the neutral zone, there's Lindros on the draw. He'll win it. Foot runs into a Florida defender. Here's Kolnick, shot on. Cujo makes the second save off of Hagman too. Not a very dangerous chance, but Lindros gets taken down as he enters the zone, trying to get the shot away. Jokinen's going to dump it in, and around the corner is Jaromir Jagr. Jagr finds Lindros up the wing. Lindros cross, finds Tchaikovsky, a big chance there, but Luongo turns it aside. Here's Hagman, shot on. Patted away by Cujo, and Foot will bring it back up. Here's Foot finding Tchaikovsky. Tchaikovsky rips it under Luongo. And a giveaway there, but the shot gets blocked as Tchaikovsky was the lone Avalanche player in. Pass that goes awry there. Lettinen bumped by his former Stars teammate Bill Guerin. Here's Huselius, poked away by Blake. Guerin rips a wrist shot, fought off, and Solani back in. Solani turned, he almost got the shot away, but the Panthers defender gets back in time. Huselius. Solani with Medano and Guerin. Back in front to Guerin, scores! Bill Guerin on the backhand, shovels it past Roberto Luongo, and the Avalanche take a 1-0 lead here in the first.
Colorado goal, scored by number 13.
Depth line for the Avalanche comes out. Hamilton with Hall, Hendrickson, and Miller rather. Huron. Boninen gets it up to Hall. Hall's going to dump it in. Final minute of the first. Late goal here from the Avalanche is the difference. That will do it as time will expire here in the first. Guerin's marker the difference. 1-0 Avalanche as we head to the first intermission.
Vintage jersey now on sale at all kiosks in the arena and the main store. Pick yours up before their history.
A lopsided period in favor of the Avalanche in that first frame. 1 goal. Guerin with the difference maker so far. A penalty upcoming to the Panthers. In front was Lindros, and Luongo tracked that across as Bouwmeester will go off for interference here early in the second. Bouwmeester after the dump in throws a hip check onto Eric Lindros. Not very happy with it. Medano on the draw. He'll win it. Shot by Blake from the point. Maybe looking for some traffic in front. Won't find it. Here's Hagman. He's knocked down by Solani on the back check. And Jagr brings it into the zone as they look to set up. Blake back to Jagr in the slot. Big shot there, but Luongo will hold it. Foot dumps it in. Luongo there. Almost turned it over right to Teemu Solani. Here's Nathan Horton there. Getting a shorthanded opportunity. He'll take a hit though, as a minute has gone off the power play here. That one turned over. Cujo there. Cujo can't decide if he wants to play it. And Foot now has to come back and retrieve that puck off of Nathan Horton's stick. Sweeney bringing it back the other way. Surrey there, good stick to retrieve the puck. Final seconds now, final opportunities for the Avalanche on this power play. Guerin has got the lone goal of the contest tonight, had an opportunity, but he'll come back the other way. Jokinen just kind of fires that to nowhere. Time running down. There's Cherkowski getting a shot as Avalanche finally managed to generate something here, but that will do it for the power play. Bouwmeester will come out of the box as these Panthers successfully kill it off. Lehtinen there. And Dross with the puck. Guerin in front. Cherkowski gets on the rebound. Good save by Luongo as the puck is tied up at the line. Bouwmeester out of the box. Maybe a chance there. Oh, he gets run into by Sheldon Surrey. Voninen. Guerin there pressing up Bouwmeester against the boards. Hamilton turns and fires, and that puck nearly up and over Luongo, but he tracks it down and freezes it. Quenneville and the trainer talking. There might be an injury. We're not sure who isn't on the bench, but find out later on. Here's Steos off the draw. Rips a shot. Patted away by Luongo. And back come the Panthers. There's a shot right onto Cujo. Wrigley up to Nikolitin. Nikolitin trying to get through. Nikolitin does, and a shot there is gloved by Luongo. 12 points on the season for Nikolitin. Missed some time earlier this season, but his impact really has been the face-off circle for this Avalanche squad. Cherkowski coming back to get the puck from Nick Hagman. Lindros rips a wrister. Trinka gets that one up to the captain, Olli Jokinen. Turned back. Halfway through the second period now, 1-0 the score. Bill Guerin's first period marker is still the difference maker in this one. There's Lindros in the slot. He rips a shot. Rebound there. But everybody was tied up. Kolnick back in, gets a shot away. A good pad stop by Cujo. Turned over. Back in front, Hagman tries to get the shot away. He can't. Back in front, turned over. Hagman did get that one away. But a good save from Cujo, and that puck was turned right back over by the Avalanche. Here comes Guerin. Tried to find Solani, who was interfered with. No call on the play. Lehtinen takes a big hit from Teemu Solani. Puck there, played out by Roberto Luongo, and Jiri Lehtinen will bring it back. Lehtinen takes a hit from his former captain. Solani dumping into the opposite corner. Medana in to retrieve. Plays it around the boards for Guerin. Guerin rips a wrist shot. Gloved by Luongo, aggressively out to make sure there's no tip and no rebound. Quiet night at the other end so far for Curtis Joseph. He's had to make a handful of saves, but hasn't faced any grade A opportunities. Here's Steos coming back the other way. He rips a shot on. Steos trying to pull that puck from Biron's stick and fire a shot away. Steos, typically a stay-at-home defender. He's actually had some solid offensive opportunities here. Voninen gets a shot off of the rebound. A good save there by Luongo. Here's Audette. Big shot there. And Hamilton will clear it down the ice. We head to the third period. A 1-0 score still intact for the Avalanche.
Now you can. Ice levels are available for groups of 20 or more skaters.
25-7 the shots. Luongo has been excellent. Cujo has not really been tested. The Avalanche, though, going to try and lock this one down. A 1-0 lead here in the third. Bill Guerin's first period marker. The difference, here's Hagman. He got leveled there. Jokinen couldn't get the shot away. Modano makes a move, gets a shot away there. Kolnick. Here's Jokinen. Blake with a big patented hip check. Here's Guerin, shot on, big save. Guerin retrieves his own rebound. Back out into the slot, shot. Big save by Luongo. He keeps his team in this game. So got a big hit off the draw there. All Jokinen stepping up on Sheldon Surrey. Lindros on the draw against Weiss, who wins it. The Avalanche have really dominated the face-off circle so far in this game. Bouwmeester finding speedy Stephen Weiss on the other side. Stephen Weiss, though, right into an open ice hip check. A beautiful one by Adam Foote there. Pass to cross the ice there, intercepted by Bouwmeester. Back the other way it comes. Over to Lindros. Lindros to Jágr. Jágr tried to deke in and he couldn't make it play. Weiss, shot on, big save. He gets his own rebound and Cujo's there to make that save too. Lyles, Tchaikovsky, up to Eric Lindros. He spins, makes a nice move. Shot on by Lindros. Big save again by Luongo as he continues to be the reason his team is in this game. Shot on by Huselius. There's a good pad save the other way. Back in front, Jokinen side of the net, tries to fire twice. To no avail. Halfway through the third. Still looking to get back into this game are the Florida Panthers. There was a point shot from Sheldon Surrey that got gloved down and held as we take a look at the youngster Nick Hagman. Excellent playmaking abilities from him. 28 assists on the season. That's a good mark for a young man. Here's Cullen. Off the draw. Bonnet in there. Against him. Cullen got the shot away and it was managed to be blocked away by Cujo. There's a turnover there and the penalty upcoming looks like it's going to be to the Avalanche. As Steos is going to go off for interference. He'll argue his call. A bit of a weaker one there. He just kind of bumps with Samuelson, but call on the ice will, of course, stand.
Colorado penalty to number 24. Steve
Great opportunity here for Florida. Nikolic won that draw. Foote sent it down the ice, but the Panthers rather come back, but they are offside at the line as Huselius was in just ahead of the play. Timo Solani has undergone one of the bigger changes of any player here on the Avalanche roster, has really taken on that third line role when the team is healthy. Voninen lifts that one into the corner. Minute 30 left in this power play. Florida looking to get themselves back in the game. Here's Kolnick. Kolnick there. Blake is going to turn and fire it down the ice. Kolnick there. Oh, he turns it over to Modano. Modano is shot from a ways out. Easily handled by Luongo. Bonnet stepping into his man, Weiss, at the blue line. And Hall down the ice. Half of the power play is gone. Another great poke check by Modano. He rips a shot. He's just trying to kill time in the Panthers zone. Another great stick by the Avalanche Finnish forward Riku Hall. Kolnick rips a shot. Back in front. Turned over there. Surrey took a big hit. It's turned over again. There's Jokinen in. Big save by Cujo on him. As the Panthers look to come alive. There's a double team effort by Surrey and Foote to make sure that puck comes out, and that will do it for the power play. 6 minutes to go in the third. The Avalanche survive the kill. Steos back out of the box. Knocks down Huselius. Solani. The teams head to their best players. Here's Lehtinen. Lehtinen there. Good shot. Stopped by Cujo. Solani. Tried to spin off of Bouwmeester, but he caught him. Solani throws a hit. Mike Ryan, or Van Ryn rather, back the other way. Guerin turns it over at the line. Solani makes a nice move. Shot on. Try to pick that top corner on Roberto Luongo. 2 minutes left here in the third. Shot there. Stopped. Modano back to retrieve and clear the puck. Solani dumps it in. Opposite side corner. He'll skate onto it. He gets it first.
1 minute left.
Luongo there. Playing it out to Yuri Lettinen. Horton. Steos retrieving that puck. Being given some trust here after a tough penalty call. And Luongo will just hold that puck for a whistle in his own zone. Curtis Joseph, 3 shutouts on the season, 12 wins in 20 appearances, looking for number 13 on the year. And in 45 seconds, he might have it. 1-0 to score still. There's turns and fired was Modano. He almost had a wide open net as Luongo was down and out. Steos stepping up on Horton at the line. Steos dropping Yuri Lettinen. And Steos shooting that puck down the ice. It actually ends up hitting Stephen Weiss, who might have been going off for a change. Weiss there, back in though. 20 seconds to go. Guerin throws a big hit. Onanen lifting that one down. Will it get to the net? It will not. No icing on the play. And Guerin there turns and fires, and he'll have his second of the night. 52nd of the season. And that will bury this game as the rematch of the 1996 Stanley Cup Finals. It's going to go the way of the Cup champions, Colorado Avalanche. Under 10 seconds remain.
Colorado goal scored by number 13.
Foot dumping it in. 5 to go. That will do it here in Sunrise. 2-0. Colorado comes out with another shutout. Presses forward to the top of the standings in the NHL. As always, we will leave you with the 3 stars of the matchup tonight. And we will catch you on the next Avalanche broadcast.
Tonight's third star for Colorado, number 8, Timu Solani. Tonight's second star, Colorado, number 13, Bill Guerin. And tonight's first star, Florida, number 1, Roberto Luongo.
It's another big win. Outchanced the Panthers pretty heavily in that game. They did, of course, third period, they really did come on and have some chances there, but Cujo didn't have to make a ton of saves or anything like that. Another solid game from him. He was solid when he needed to be. So coming out of that game, we have another trade summary. It looks like there's at least a couple more trades. So Martin Sturback and Milan Croft to Tampa for Ben Clymer and the first round pick of the Tampa Bay Lightning. So it looks like Tampa is adding in some extra players. I think Kraft is a pretty decent player for Pittsburgh at this time. I think he's like an 84 or something. He at least has a sniper. He comes out for the hero line, so that's a pretty good trade for Tampa. They're loading up. Nashville is trading Mike Motto, Kimmo Timonen, and Shane Knighty to LA for Ethan Morrow, Matthias Nordstrom, and Brian Muir. Not sure really what's going on with that trade. Timonen probably the best piece of that deal. And Ethan Morrow. But LA, I'm not sure how, really where LA is in the standings. They might be on the outside looking in, but I think Nashville's having a pretty struggling, or a pretty bad year. Another one, San Jose trading Vincent Domfus to Philadelphia for Patrick Sharp. I think Patrick Sharp's pretty young at this point, so that's a pretty good trade for Philly as they are, I think, just on the cusp of a playoff spot. And San Jose, San Jose is third. I don't know. I don't really understand that trade for San Jose. Columbus trading Don McLean to Atlanta for Yuri Butsayev. Doesn't really move the needle there. New Jersey trading Dan Bilesma for Mike Commodore. There's a lot of trades here. Tampa trading Eric Perrin to Montreal for Thomas Plekanec. Another trade I don't really understand. I don't know how good Plekanec is. Might be putting some recency bias on that one, but that's a couple of confusing trades in here. Nick Havlid for a third-round pick from Atlanta. Looks like they're maybe, putting some recency bias on that one, but that's a couple of confusing trades in here. Nick Havlid for a third-round pick from Atlanta. Looks like they're maybe, putting some recency bias on that one, but that's a couple of confusing trades in here. Nick Havlid for a third-round pick from Atlanta. packing it in a little bit. Philadelphia 2nd round pick and Malakoff for Jason York and Jonas Anderson. So a couple trades, or a handful of trades. Philly looking like they're going to load up. So I wanted to take a look at Patrick Sharp and realize what the heck is going on with this trade. So Sharp is a 72 or a 70 or a 72. Yeah, actually he's listed as a 72 here. And San Jose is in a playoff spot. So I'm not really sure what the hell's going on here. But 70 overall with a 77 potential. Doesn't even look like he's that good. And then to go over to Philly here. Domfus is an 80, so that's just a really strange trade there. I'm gonna go look at Montreal too. That was another team that made a move that was kind of confusing, getting Eric Perrin for Thomas Buchanan. So Perrin is a 73. I think that deal was with Tampa. Let's take a look. Kansas is a 71 at this point, so that one makes a little bit more sense. Yeah, that's a juggernaut offensively for that team. Wow. Don't think they've got another goalie into their system yet. No, they're just still running John Graham. So, yeah, a lot of trades happening here. I'm sure after the next couple episodes we will have more. Again, we're not looking to make any trades. We are really just going to stand pat with what we have and just let our team get healthy here over the next little bit and go from there. But of course, a big game coming up here against the Tampa Bay Lightning. Taking a look at this screen already, we've gone back down to second, so I'm assuming Montreal's played a couple games since. Probably both have wins. But on this side, we're looking at a team that scores a lot, but they do allow considerably a decent amount of goals against. We have the advantage on defense and goaltending, not on offense coming into this game. They are a bit of a juggernaut offensively. But a very comparable situation. They're second in the conference, fourth in the NHL, a very, very close matchup coming up in our next episode. And for goaltending, Jose Theodore back in the net against John Graham. John Graham, not a really good goaltender. Nikolai Habibulin was traded for Keith Tkachuk earlier on the season, so looks like Tampa Bay is really going with the idea that they're just going to outscore all their problems. And with the way their offense is looking, they might be able to do that. This will be an interesting matchup. I think we have the advantage going in, but nevertheless, it's going to be real interesting. Taking a look here as well, Tampa Bay coming off a 3-2 loss in their last game to Detroit. Their home record is nearly impeccable, 24-6-1-2. Their away record's about 500, so I think we're playing them at home in this game. However, here's a big one. Keith Primo, who they acquired from Philadelphia earlier on this season, is out until May 10th. That's a big one. It's a big loss for Tampa because they're not going to have him for the first round or two at least. And Brad Lukowich is also out with a sore elbow right now. So a couple players missing out of the Tampa Bay lineup. It looks like Montreal, they've just jumped up 1 point here. Taking a look at them, they're still got 2 games in hand on us. So we have that advantage sort of. And also look, they're sitting here with a lot of ties and overtime losses, which is contributing to some points for them. But yeah, we are, if we keep pushing through here, we're going to be the top team in the NHL. Anyways, guys, that'll wrap it up for this episode. Thank you so much for watching. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button to the channel. Helps me out considerably. The channel is growing nicely now, which is really good. I love to see it. The subscribers are rolling in. We will be back very soon. Tuesdays and Thursdays, 5 p.m. is when these episodes drop. And we will be back with our next episode against the Tampa Bay Lightning.